Coming up on this episode of Luke and Pete talking shit.
If you had to shag a man, yeah, would you go? You'd be like, it doesn't matter to me. Give me them all. That's what you're saying. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I can take the big ones.
What would you prefer?
Muscly ones, probably.
I can imagine Pete when he's getting his legs up in the air. And like this. Rob, he's got a six pack.
Hey, Sheetsters.
Sheetsters.
Welcome back to Luke and Pete.
Talking sheet.
The podcast where Luke and Pete
talk that sheet
every week.
Now, we've splurged.
We've splashed the cash to invest in a new studio for you lot.
And my underwear still got holes in it.
Yeah, my socks still have holes in it.
Yeah, that's weird. Is that...
What? Oh, it's like, you got your own.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, so, you know.
If you're enjoying the podcast,
you can
we
help us
ask
out.
you to go to Patreon.
And sign up for an extra episode a week.
And you get Luke versus Pete.
Which is where me and him go head to head. We've done one this week, isn't it this week?
No, I don't think it'll come out this week. Maybe.
It will come out this week.
Will it come out this week?
Yeah, because it'll be next week.
Yeah.
So me and Luke went breakdancing and we braked off each other.
That's something. You broke me off.
You broke me off, mate. So we braked off with it. We braked off with each other.
Stop saying that. That's
what
weird.
do you mean? What do you say? We broke each other.
No.
God damn!
I broke him.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Oh my God! I broke him.
No, I broke him in.
No, you didn't break me in.
What do you say when you break dance with someone?
Battled.
We battled each other.
Yeah, but better than I broke him.
Yeah, but we battled with dance. We battled with dance, me and Luke.
Yeah, we showed him how to do it in the streets.
Yeah.
Fun fact: do you know that the people in the Beat It video, Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
They were really from the streets.
The ones dancing doing that. Really?
And there's one scene where they hold the rope and they got it for the knives.
Oh, was that? That wasn't real. They don't fight like that in the street.
No, they don't. But they
because that looked extremely theatrical. It looked extremely theatrical. And when they go to stab each other.
Yeah, they move. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But they were from the streets.
They tie each other's hands, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like something you do in the bedroom. Tie each other's hands and just go at it.
With what, knives?
Well, no, but like.
I had to stab the hand.
Huh? I'd get confused. I'd be like, oh, I stabbed my own hand.
Why not people doing it?
Because it's confusing, isn't it? You don't.
No. I'd stab the upper arm.
What?
The upper arm of the other person.
Nah, you're too close.
What?
You stab the other arm. You've exposed your liver. Yeah. So now I'm free for the liver shot.
What, you watching too much boxing?
You need the one of you's dying easily, and the other one's getting stabbed. It's a terrible situation for everyone involved.
Imagine if the rope's tied too much. You're just walking around with his dead guy.
They did that in the like the attacks on London. They tied the thing to their hand.
The what?
They tied the knife to their hand. So that they couldn't get it away from their hand.
Really?
Yeah, so they tied it.
Because I always think about that. If they came to me, I'd fight.
Who? No, they've got knife. Yeah, but they've got knife tied to their hand. So.
Yeah, that's an extreme.
I worked in the same office as the guy that got stabbed in the throat.
Did he die?
No, he was considered a hero, and he just came to work when he was better.
Do you know, okay.
And I
felt
like,
so weird?
Oh,
no, one
that's a
second.
shame.
This is so weird you say this, yeah? Because I had an argument with a friend of ours, yeah? And he said that if you survive something really bad, that you're automatically a hero. And I don't agree with that. I said, he goes, we were talking about it. He talked about the Holocaust survivors. He goes, they're heroes. I'm like, no. The people,
victims.
The people that saved them, that gave up their freedom and risked their lives to go over to Germany and save them, those are heroes. The people that died, like say there was a queue of 100 people, yeah? And they killed 99 people and number 100 survives. He's not a hero because he never died. He was in the queue. He was lucky. Do you know what I mean? He got lucky.
He was waiting.
But the person who was safe at home and risk their life to come and save that. That's a hero. I don't think, but he was...
you could say that the hero who is in the queue and he's like, you go ahead.
No, that's not...
no, because they die first.
No, you go... It's someone who's... That's what I said. If you
survive... I'll
go ahead.
I'll go number one.
Yeah.
Then I'm a hero then.
If everyone doesn't die after you...
Yeah, but if that would annoy me though. If I'm in a queue of 100 people, still someone to get killed, and I'm like, listen, I'll take first spot. And everyone's like, okay, go on ahead. I'll be like, no, you lot, because you just let me go.
Wait, then why did you offer it?
I want someone to say, you know what?
I realize it's about you.
You know what? That's noble.
You want all of the good stuff without
the
any of the bad stuff.
The adulation.
Adulation.
It's the adulation, the respect of the craft.
Is it adulation?
Yeah, I adore. Is it the adulation?
Okay.
So I'd want them to go, yeah, you know what? Look at that man. But then if I sensed a bit of sarcasm or non-sincerity, then I'd say, you know what? No, I'll go halfway. I'll go halfway.
No, Pete.
I'm not going past her because she didn't seem genuine.
No, that's you, Pete.
No.
You would find a reason not to do it. You'd be like, no, she wasn't genuine.
Yeah.
So now I'm going back to my spot back there. I'm going back to my spot like there. No, you can't do that.
I don't want to see her go. I'll be like, yeah.
Do you know what would be so funny? If you did offer your spot in a queue of something bad is going to happen, and then they're like, you're like 99, they're like, do you know what? After that person there, we're going to stop it. You'd be like, let's keep, I'm meant to be back there.
Yeah, but I'd be dying anyway.
What? No, they're like, it's going to stop here now. But you're the last person now. If you'd have been back
They stop it right in front of me.
What, after you?
You watch the whole conversation and you're doing that on purpose. Because you know I've just gone and offered myself. That would annoy me as well.
Oh. But yeah, I think to be deemed a hero, it's not... It's because it's like this. If a bomb explodes next to me, yeah, and it kills everyone around me, but I survive, I'm not a hero.
Yeah, but you could be if you jumped on it.
No, that's an act.
If it was a big bomb, I'd jump on it. Just to show them lot in the last few moments, oh, he was a hero, but we all died anyway. But it would look to them like I tried to be a hero, but I knew I was going to die anyway, as well as everyone else.
Do you know what? Yeah, all right. Do you know what? That's what I mean with you. You really do want to just be seen as the guy
yeah, I know.
in other people's eyes.
Yeah.
So one second. So back to what we say. So if you want to be seen as a hero in Pete's eyes,
yeah,
sign up to Patreon.
Sign up to Patreon because we've invested in a new studio, so we're back to square one. Everything that came in went out the window.
Yeah.
But we did a few. What?
No,
well, technically, in my eyes, anyway.
Yeah.
Went out the window and back into.
So we've got a lot of stuff over there. We've got pranks. We've got for £5 you can be put in the credits at the end. Yeah. Be immortalized.
Forever.
On the come up and be like, yeah, I was
a
there.
producer on that show.
So when we are big one day, which we do plan to be.
Yeah, we are getting there slowly.
Slowly but surely.
And you also get a hair follicle named after you on my head.
And don't worry, guys, for those of you, where the my certificate? It's on the way to you.
Yeah, Luke sometimes takes a bit of time to get around to it, but like usually about a month's turnaround for the certificates to come out. And also, there's a £20 tier, Luke, for those with the jingly jangly.
I don't like your tone.
Oh, what do you mean?
It had a month turnaround.
Well, I've reminded you twice now. Just get the certificate sent out for the most recent.
Yeah, and then
if you're waiting for your certificate, it's coming soon. I'm chasing them. Don't worry.
All right, come on. Let's talk about today's episode. I want to talk about so Trump and Elon.
Yes, Donald Trump, Elon Musk
had a falling out. Yeah, and then Trump and Elon Musk was like the reason why the Epstein files.
Elon Musk came into the office he came into the Oval Office to retire from the White House and say, it's all done, we're all finished, right? He came in with a black eye. He said, I didn't know 5-year-olds could punch that hard. Who's he hanging around with?
1 second. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I heard about that ages before that.
That happened?
What, he had a black eye?
He had the black eye and he said, I didn't know 5-year-olds could punch that hard. Right? I think he was fighting with a 5-year-old. And they were like, okay, we're going now. I'm going off on my separate ways and I'm leaving the White House, yeah? Then a tweet came through from Musk saying, oh, look at the way they're all acting. It's disgraceful. And you lot voted them in. And everyone's like, hold on a second. What's going on? I thought you guys were mates. then Trump goes, it's a shame. We're just going to have to stop funding Elon Musk's businesses with the subsidiaries. I don't know what that means, but it's some sort of money, right?
Subsidiaries is like where you give...
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's money.
Yeah.
Free money. So he's turned around to his mate and gone, yeah, take away that free money you're getting. So he's gone, okay, you taking it away? Well, how about this one, everyone? He's in the Epstein files, and that's why he won't release them. And then Trump got asked about it in an interview room, and he went to the person beside him, oh, good to see you here, and just completely ignored the question.
Really?
Yeah.
See, at the moment it happened, 24 minutes into the email tweet being released, the director of the FBI was on Joe Rogan, and he read it out. He's like,
live on Joe Rogan.
The director's like, I'm nothing to do with this. I'm not nothing to do with this.
Oh yeah. Because they're all scared, man.
Yeah.
Because they all know they're going to get involved and dragged into it. Say what you want. Oh, was that guy?
Asian guy.
Is he the director of the FBI? What a pathetic constitution that stands for.
Why?
He looks so weak. Why? That little guy that said, I don't have nothing to do with it. You're the director. People? No, he's the director of the FBI,
something
that
like
guy.
That. Yeah, you type it
I
in.
saw that clip and I thought, who's this little minion? Is he the director of the FBI?
Yep.
And he said, I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
What's the director of the FBI going on Joe Rogan for as well?
I don't know.
What are these guys doing? It's like a circus.
Yeah, well, they're trying to influence the population, aren't they?
What, how though?
I'm going on Joe Rogan, giving their points of view now, man. It's like mainstream press now, isn't it? These podcasts.
That's where we come in.
Yeah.
Anyone looking to guest on the podcast?
Yeah, that would be. Do you know what it'd be? Can you imagine if we are the people's daily dose of news?
Me.
Can you imagine people?
I'd get it out of them though. You do anal?
What to who?
It'd be the good news. We do good news.
To Joe Rogan.
I wouldn't get Joe Rogan on the podcast. He'd be a boring guy
to
interview, I think.
I'm going to be honest with you. He seems a bit like stuck up a little bit now.
What, like he knows everything?
Yeah, like
I thought that from day one.
Like some guy was on his podcast and was doing some mind games with him. He's like, what's your PIN number? And he's like, is this your PIN number? He's like, why would I tell you my PIN number on live on air? I was like, all right, calm down. You know what the he's doing. Just like...
he's playing a trick, obviously.
Yeah, and he worked it out. He worked out his PIN number.
He worked out his PIN number, the actual one.
Yeah.
Or was Joe Rogan just like, oh, treating him badly, I'll revert now and just say, yeah, that's my PIN number.
No.
Or play double psychology and be like, yeah, that is my PIN number. So anyone that robs him and would steal his card would think they've got it.
No, he didn't show it in the end. He just showed Joe Rogan it. Yeah.
How did he get his PIN number?
He got Joe Rogan to make up a PIN number.
Yeah.
And then from what he made up, he worked out what the PIN number actually was.
Oh, because it's supposed to...
Do you know what? I've got something I want to do. I don't know if this is going to be any good.
Yeah.
But should we try it out?
Yeah, try it out.
All right. So I'm going to read your mind, yeah?
Right, okay.
So...
Here we go.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. Cool.
I'm definitely not going to think of anything. Then.
All right. Think...
No, because if you're going to read my mind, then... God
no,
knows
you
what
have to
see
think.
it in there.
No, all right. All right.
Let me out!
All right. Think of an animal.
Right.
You thought of it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, here, hold that. Don't touch that. Just hold on to it. All right. Now, tell me what the animal was.
A wrasse fish.
All right, okay. I've heard of that before. Only in your head.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
fish.
think of a colour.
Right, go on.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, cool. Here you go. All right. Now, tell me what the colour was.
Yeah, but surely I could just look at your thing.
No, just tell me what the colour was. For the people at home, come on.
Purple.
Okay. Now, think of a direction. Up, down, left or right.
Can I do the...
No?
No. Okay.
All right, yeah. I see that. Okay. Now, tell me about those pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Okay, now we will reveal. Okay? So now, we'll see your colour.
Yeah.
If I was right. Okay, we'll see if the colour was right. Was it purple?
How did you do that?
Was it purple? Yeah?
How did you?
Yeah,
Did you
okay.
write that then?
Yeah, I wrote it at the time. Okay, let's see what the animal was. Really stuck together. Right.
Did you write out all the colours?
All the colours, yeah? Let's see. Was your animal a raspfish?
Ray, how did you do that?
Was it a raspfish?
How did you do that?
Okay.
How did you do that?
And the last one.
Hold on.
1 second.
How did you do that? No
I
one
can
knows
read
what
your mind.
raspfish is.
Yeah, I read your mind. And the last one, what direction was you thinking? Go on, tell me now, what direction you thinking?
Down.
Yeah, and magically.
Down. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and so you can all see at home.
No,
there we go.
They're not the ones I give back.
What do you mean? How would I have written these all down then?
Well, it was bloody handed. I don't know when you read it.
What do you mean?
How did you get raspfish?
Yeah, I can read your minds.
But did I look down when I said down?
What, did you look raspfish when you said raspfish?
Did I say raspfish though?
What?
How did you know raspfish then?
I read your mind.
How though? Tell me how you did that. That's such a good trick.
Yeah.
Can you actually what am I thinking
Yeah,
of
and
now?
I'm going to be honest with you. Your pornography you think of is disgusting.
I knew you could see it there.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You
Wait,
go to prison.
What am I thinking of now?
No, I'm not going to do this game. I'm not going to do this game. It takes a
Can
lot.
you-
Takes a lot out of me.
All right, can I just
I
ask?
didn't put our lights on.
Can I ask one question though? Is it because of the where I'm looking?
No.
It must be when you said down, I went like that.
Then how did I get raspfish and purple?
I don't know how you got raspfish. Purple could be done by you wrote down every color and then pulled out the right one. But raspfish is
How would
ridiculous.
I have chance to write down every colour?
Raspfish is like, that's the most obscure. It's the fish with the big lips.
Yeah.
And they call it Ras, as in Rasclat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it looks like a Jamaican.
I've only...
I don't know whether that's why they call it, but that's what I put it down to. Have you ever seen a raspfish?
No.
The lips
Apart from
on
in your
that thing.
mind.
Huh?
Apart from in your mind.
Oh, yeah. What did you see then when you saw it in my mind? Because you spell it, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so how did you see it in my mind then?
I saw it. I just saw
Yeah.
raspfish.
What does it look like? What color is a raspfish?
What do you mean? Sorry?
If you saw it in
Listen,
my
this is
mind.
getting boring for the viewers now. Let's get back to it.
I want to know how you did that trick.
I can read your mind, and this is what we're talking about with Donald Trump and stuff. The things I could now reveal about you.
No, don't do that.
If I wanted to.
No.
If I wanted to, yeah.
Don't do that.
If I wanted to. All right. So we're talking about Trump. We're talking about friends falling out. Yeah.
You got to teach me that because I want to use that on people, so I can like look at a woman and go, "What are you thinking about me?" How do you do that? How did you do that? How did you get raspfish though? That's the one I can't get. Purple I get. Okay, I'll write down all the colours of the rainbow.
Shall I tell you my tricks, or should we save it for them to work out? I'll tell you after the show.
Yeah, tell me after. Yeah.
All right. So what do you think about friends falling out?
So I think what happened is Elon Musk has got a black eye, which happens. But I'll tell you now, if that was a woman, if it was a woman with a black eye in the White House, there'd be more scrutiny over the woman's black eye. Because everyone would think Trump has punched her. Because she deserved it, probably. Because why would he? And probably he'd get away with it anyway if he did that. So, but it's not. It's Elon Musk, which is a man. So it's all right. No one said anything about it.
Do you know what? Sorry, I digress a little bit, yeah. But do you know what always comes back to my mind, yeah?
Yeah.
Is how Chris Rock feels not fighting back when Will Smith slapped him. That would really get to me, you know.
Why did that suddenly come into your head?
Because you're talking about like
Oh,
another
your
man,
mate. Yeah.
getting a black eye.
Yeah, but
That would really eat away at me.
he was on TV though.
Yeah, I wouldn't give a. I mean, it's what it's like.
I'd phrase in that
He tried
situation.
to frame it like, yeah, we don't fight in front of people. I'm like, I don't care. Someone hits me.
Yeah, but you're from a different place Chris Rock is.
No, Chris Rock's from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn.
Yeah, but he wasn't a gangster, was he?
I wasn't a gangster either, Pete.
He hasn't been stabbed, has he? You have.
He used to get knocked out with bricks and stuff.
Yeah, I can see why.
Right.
He's a bit nerdy. Chris Rock is a bit nerdy. Now he's considered, oh, cool. Yeah, no, you're not. You're not, mate.
That's how I feel about Kanye West. Nothing he could do can make me think he's cool.
Anyone that gets that funny, you're a nerd. Because you sit at home and you write all day.
No, that's not true.
No, they do. They write.
That doesn't make someone a nerd. It means somebody
It's
can work hard.
nerdy. Yeah.
But if any craft, you're going to be
If
good.
I'd been beaten around the head with bricks, I'd work hard. I need to get out of this place.
Sometimes you do seem like you've been beaten around the head with a couple of bricks.
Yeah, I'd need to get out of that place. So he's obviously worked hard.
No, what you try and do is diminish hard work because you can't do it.
I didn't diminish it.
You did. You call him a nerd.
He is nerdy.
Why is he a nerd? Chris Rock's one of the greatest stand-ups of all time.
You have to be that. You have to be a nerd. You have to be hardworking. You have to sit there.
What is a nerd? Tell me, describe what a nerd is.
Like a nerd is like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it all day and I'm going to keep going. That's quite nerdy because you're like, all right, calm down, mate. Chill out.
Would you say Charlotte's a nerd?
No, nerd is specifics. It's when you narrow in on one thing. That's like a computer genius. Like, oh, I'm always hacking. I'm doing my hacking.
Yeah, but in order to get a degree in something,
You're
you
a
have to narrow in on one thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then, like, if
So
you did
why would you not consider Charlotte a nerd then?
No, it's a broad subject. Doing a degree.
No, degrees are not broad subjects. They're actually very specific on one subject. Accounting. How broad is that?
It's loads of numbers, counting. But comedy is like, I'm going to sit at the
It's
desk.
loads of numbers. So Charlotte studying accountancy would mean she's not a nerd, even though she had to focus in on one thing.
She's obviously not that good at it because she's not an accountant.
That doesn't mean you're not that good at it.
She's a qualified accountant, but she's not an accountant.
Yeah, but in order to get a degree, you'd have to study one thing for a long time. So I don't understand how you established that Chris Rock is a nerd.
I don't know. He didn't slap back as well. That's a bit nerdy. Should have slapped back.
No, that's something different you're talking about. You jumped a lot away from someone studying something for a long time means they're a nerd. What I think you've done is, because you can't do that, you've tried to make it a negative.
Huh?
Because you can't do it, you tried to make it a negative.
No, it's who said it's negative being a nerd? You're a nerd in comedy. You're a comedy nerd.
So why do you not think Charlotte's a nerd then? You seem to have a bit of pushback with Charlotte being a nerd.
I'll tell you what, there's some nerds on the circuit that really lick up to Chris Rock. You're comedy nerds. You're nerds. Yeah? You're nerds. I said it.
But you look up to Paul Foot.
Paul Foot's amazing.
Better than Chris Rock.
He did a diabetes joke this week.
Better than Chris Rock.
It's nice. You got to look at each two. You can't compare comedians.
Yes, you can.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
What can you
This
compare
is what
then?
people do. You go and watch comedy and then you go compare. Stop comparing because they're not the same. They're not going to talk about the same. I'm not going to talk about what you talk about. You compare it to myself. Be like, is it up to standard to what I saw last time from him? Yes, no. Move on to the next comedian for the next chat.
No, that's not.
Let's move on to Chris Rock.
You can compare. I think some comedians are great.
Yeah, you can say someone's and you can go one's great and you can go he's a comedy nerd.
Do you think Paul Foot writes better jokes than Chris Rock?
Sometimes I find Paul Foot funnier than Chris Rock. I find Chris Rock interesting. The facts he says, the little things he says, I go, oh, that's true. That's interesting. But Paul Foot will take me to a place in my visual head, my visual mind, and I see, while he's talking, I see everything. Chris Rock reads to me like he's clever.
Who's the Scottish guy you like?
Kevin Bridges.
Yeah.
He's good as well. He is funny. Kevin Bridges is funny.
Do you think he's a comedy nerd?
I think he works hard.
But that's what you said.
No, Chris Rock comes across as nerdy. Like...
Do you think Dave Chappelle comes across as a nerd?
No, he comes across as cool. I don't know why. So why do I see Chris Rock as a nerd? Chris Rock looks like he would get slapped. Dave Chappelle looks like he would slap.
Yeah, do you know what's so weird? I don't like.
So explain that to me.
Well, yeah, I don't like how you come to the point. I don't agree with your point of how you're working out.
I don't know how, but I know I'm right.
But
that's the point.
I do find Chris Rock a nerd.
Why is he a nerd?
Because he
looks like a geek.
He looks like he's been bullied.
Yeah, because he is. He's probably has been.
Yeah, he has been bullied
For being
and the fact that he didn't hit Will Smith back, it would have like, even if I was I couldn't stand there and take a slap on TV.
No, I felt sorry for him because I thought, here we go again, getting bullied.
No. He's quite.
He's getting bullied, and no one did anything, and here he is getting bullied, and that's what.
If someone slapped you on stage, would you expect me to defend you?
I'd probably react the same way as Chris Rock reacted.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be like, oh damn, the TVs, and obviously Chris Rock is in a position where he's paid to be there. He can't then be throwing around violence. He's getting paid. I wouldn't throw around violence.
Are you mad? If someone slaps me, do you think anybody could go to me and be like, "We paid you to be here"? Yeah. Where the f- security?
If I got a slap, I'd be like, can I just double check this isn't in my... Can I hit him back? Can I hit him back? What are the rules?
I don't really care about the rules.
I wouldn't want to go there, get slapped, and slap back and not get paid. I'd want to go there, get slapped, and then sue for getting attacked. Where's security? Where's security on the stage? I want the money. Give me the money. I need more money for that. Then I'd sue. Then I'd get more money. Haha. I look like a nerd. Fair enough. But I'm rich now.
But he's rich already.
Yeah, that's true. I would slap then.
I'd have to fight back. Having to have to fight back, man.
But it's so long ago, and like Chris Rock made a lot out of it anyway because he got a tour out of it, didn't he?
No, I think he was already on tour, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he got like a new show out of it.
Yeah,
I think Dave Chappelle got a better joke out of it.
100%.
Yeah, that's something you do. You'd make jokes at my expense, you prick. Yeah, that's what you do. I know you do that. And you'd write a better joke out of it than what I say on stage about it. And I'd be like, why is mine not funny? And you'd be like, you'd have a better joke. That's what you do. You are Dave Chappelle and I'm Chris Rock.
I don't think people looking at us like... Yeah, calm down, guys. Calm down, guys.
Yeah!
Calm down. All right, let's go back to the Friends. So Friends having
benefits.
No.
Not. Oh, sorry. Yes, Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Well, that is Friends with benefits because he was giving him subsidiaries.
Yeah, subsidiaries.
Right. So, which is money from the government for free.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. If I wanted to destroy you,
we've done this on podcasts before. We've gone on a podcast. I get excited. I say something. You go toe to toe with me. And you start bringing me out as well.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna be honest with you.
We've both got stuff on each other.
I've poked you. But I could open up a wound that will never be closed.
You could, and so could I to you.
Yeah, you can.
But that just goes to show friendship.
Yeah, but that's what makes people your friends. It's
but that's why I can never fall out with you.
Oh, really?
I'd be worried about that kid coming out. Oh no! Oh no!
When we fall out. You be phoning that. All right, yeah. The podcast is going on, but we cool. We cool.
Okay. Send you over a contract now just to sign on. NDA.
Yeah, we cool. We cool.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No one's done anything to each other.
That's the problem, people. You have to. You get so intertwined, and people get greedy and selfish. Then they want to ruin you. That's why you got to be careful, man.
No, yeah, I do think there can be jealousy when things don't work out as you thought they would, and then people get jealous and things like that, man.
I'd get jealous if I was Elon Musk and you were Donald Trump.
You're a very jealous person.
Elon Musk is me. I think he'd react like I would.
Yeah, but he's still worth so much money.
It's not about money now for them. He's got more money. He's got enough money to build a spaceship.
No, let's have it right. He's got money so he can willy-nilly, but not just like that.
Yeah,
be
like
all his money.
as an afterthought.
Yeah, like nothing to.
It's like
for like 400 billion.
That's like a walk in the park. Just build another one.
Yeah.
Oh, one blew up.
Apparently, Trump made like nearly 3 billion in his first term, like his first 100 days of being the president. 3 billion.
What, from the stock market, innit?
The crypto coin and all that.
What? He bought all that?
He done a coin, a meme coin.
Did he? Why didn't we buy it?
Because the people that bought it lost their money. And it's in Trump's pocket now.
Oh, they lost their money?
Yeah. A lot of people lost
their
money.
So he scammed everyone?
Yeah.
That scamming ginger cunt.
Is he ginger? Oh, he is orange.
He's ginger, yeah. Or is his skin ginger?
I thought he's blonde. Wasn't he blonde?
Huh?
I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe he's ginger. Maybe he's blonde.
Yeah, but your friends know so much about you.
But now, when someone drops the thing, the next person drops it, and it just spirals because it's like, you just get like.
So MAD, mutually assured destruction. We'll take each other out. No one survives this.
Yeah. Do you reckon Trump was involved in the Epstein filios?
Do you know what's so weird? Yeah, it's kind of like when crypto first came out. Like, it just went over my head. All the Epstein stuff just has gone over my head, man. Like,
yeah, but I think it's just like, what is the best way to take down someone in Trump's position? Files.
yeah, but I don't think
Pedophile.
I don't
Epstein files.
I don't think that will do anything to Trump now. Like, he's done it and nothing happened. Nothing can be done. No
Yeah,
one-
but pedo is the last thing it could be.
What?
That's the only thing that can take him down. You're a pedo. All right, let's take him down.
Yeah, but he hasn't. He's not.
I reckon he could come out and like kiss a child and everyone would be cool with it.
I don't think everyone would be cool with it, but I think maybe it's not enough to swing.
Huh?
The votes, like, do you know what? I find it cringe. I saw the UFC fight. The guy jumped out of the ring, was like, "Yeah, to Trump." Like
I know they all lick his ass.
Yeah,
But they don't know any better. They've been hit in the head too many times.
yeah, it's just embarrassing.
And also, their boss loves Trump. Like Dana White loves Trump, so they're all like,
yeah,
Trump, can we suck you off, mate?" It's embarrassing.
it is.
I'd probably do that, to be fair.
You would do a lot for money.
Well, but if he gave me money, but if I wasn't getting anything out of it, I'd be like, I don't know why they love him so much. Why do they love him? Are Americans stupid? Are Americans actually stupid?
Well, what do you mean? Why are they stupid?
Like, are they stupid? Like every American I've met is a bit stupid. Not everyone, but a lot of them are stupid.
What do you mean?
Like, Donald Trump is in power, man.
Yeah, but do you know what it was? It was a big ask. What the opposing force was. It was a black
because he
woman.
had dementia.
No, it was a black woman.
Yeah, nobody wanted that.
That was a bit too.
You've gone too far. We gave you a black man.
Yeah.
And now you want a black woman? No, thank you.
Yeah.
But I just think a woman is still a big ask for them, isn't it? It's a big ask for the UK, to be honest, isn't it?
we've had a few.
I know, but have they been any good?
Yeah, they like Margaret Thatcher.
She was apparently.
Yeah, but some people liked her.
Yeah, but she was a stupid as well. So you know,
and you got Theresa May.
Yeah, Theresa May,
who announced that she's
God rest her soul,
she's still here, isn't she?
Well, she's dead in the political world.
Yeah,
but
and who was the other one? The cabbage one. The one who lasts like 44 days.
Oh, what was even her name?
I don't know. Liz Hurley. Trust.
Liz
Liz Trust.
Liz Hurley.
What?
Liz Hurley.
Yeah,
that's an actress. She's stupid.
Oh, Liz Truss. Liz Truss.
Yeah.
Liz Truss.
She was a dumbass as well.
Yeah,
she was thick. That woman was thick.
Yeah, she was.
What I don't get is who decides we'll put Liz Truss in charge. Like, who's the one that goes, oh, you know what, she'll be good?
They say that you know the guy that used to advise Boris Johnson. He's like, the people you see at the front are nothing. It's the ones behind the scenes who never
that are
change.
going, hey, say that's like you to me. Yeah, hey, try this. Go and try this. It's like you're behind the scenes. The ones behind, because they don't want to show their face and take the flak for it.
Excuse me?
They don't want to show their face.
What do you mean? I show my face.
No, but you don't say what I say. So, but you're like, come on,
yeah,
why
but
don't you say
I don't think what you say.
Yeah, I know, but you're like, come on, let's talk about this. And I'm like,
No,
and then I say the stupid thing.
No, you say something.
Yeah, but you guided me.
What?
You guided me into it.
No, you
No,
say
you
what
do.
you want to say.
That's what they do. They're like, go on, say this.
No.
And then that person gets in trouble, and then she lasts as long as a cabbage.
And then they're like this. No, it's for
the next one.
associated with a cabbage. And they're like, but you told me to say it.
No, yeah.
I'm behind the scenes.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing. Is like there's people behind the scenes everywhere. But I think the whole that Trump falling out, that's quite interesting because friends do have a lot of dirt on each other.
Yeah, sometimes like
There should be an unwritten contract.
I used to always like talk to my cousin, yeah, and I'd phone him, and he was a dirty dog, yeah. So sometimes I just start the conversation like, yeah, what you that girl, yeah, and he'd be like, 1 second, Luke. Sorry, Monica, could you get me a glass of water, please? Like his woman's in the room, like his woman's in the room.
Yeah. Or they turn the phone down. Click, click, click. They turn the phone down.
Sometimes people just turn the phone down.
No, they turn the phone down when their friend is in the room, so they can't hear what's being said on the phone to them.
No, sometimes people just do that because people are nosy and they go home to their woman and discuss things they shouldn't discuss. Would you be upset if this was said on the podcast?
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. So sometimes I turn my volume down because none of your business, Pete. I have to keep certain things away from you. Because you go on podcast and you say things you shouldn't say.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah?
That's true.
Yeah.
Do not let me hear it.
Yeah. Because
when I get excited.
Once it's in your head, you're like, Luke, that ain't all got his dick. Yeah. I have to be very careful. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You also turn your volume down as well. Yeah, you do.
No,
Yes, you do.
what do you
Yeah,
mean?
you do.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
you
you've
do.
noticed it? You never said it.
No.
See, why can't you speak honestly around me?
It's not honest.
No, because I'd say that to you. I said it to you. Why you turn your phone down?
Yeah, but you do.
I heard the click.
No. When Charlotte's in a bad mood with you, that's when you turn your volume up. I noticed that.
Huh?
They're like, oh, Charlotte's calling. 1 second. Hello? Yeah, we've got to film late tonight. Yeah, me. All right, I want to talk about this new thing that's come out, on Tinder, apparently, yeah? All right. Tinder's new height filter means people can dodge you if you're short.
Oh, that's
Tinder
racist.
introduces height filter for premium users. Feature sparked controversy over dating preferences. Critics argue that a height filter promotes discriminatory practices, while supporting claims it aligns with existing filters on other apps. The debate highlights ongoing tensions about personal preferences and fairness in digital matchmaking.
I don't know, because I wouldn't go out with like a midget. No offense. I'll just find out.
But you would see that from the pictures.
No, you can't tell with them ones.
No, you can.
What do you mean?
You can.
What do you mean?
I could show you pictures of people, little people, and you can tell.
What they are?
You can tell they're,
What is it? The ones that look like them?
What?
Is it the ones that look like a certain thing?
Like something more?
You know the way there's them ones that look all like, oh, you're all like, what is it?
No, see, you're trying to get me to say something. You're trying to get me to see what you're trying to do. What is it? No, say it.
No, is it the ones that like are a bit crook? Like, what are they? They have like over extenuated features and stuff.
I don't know what you mean by overextended features.
Their arms are kind of spongy and stuff.
Do you know what? I've never felt one of their arms, to be honest with you.
They're quite like, no, because it's condensed.
I've never. What do you mean?
The arm and leg are very. I know what you mean. There's little people, and then there's okay.
Yeah, they've got quite. I can't have this conversation with you.
Why? You can't be serious. But yeah, there's certain ones.
Yeah, but I could. Yeah, so I don't think that thingy. So
because
why wouldn't you date? Why wouldn't you date someone who's a little person?
No, because I'm just saying it will be awkward because I have to get down there.
Have you ever watched their porn?
They've happened to walk into one that I didn't intend on them being there.
What do you mean? They just showed up?
No, they joined the party. Like,
Jesus, how many's in there? Jesus.
No, they weren't. There wasn't a group of them.
You remember the
Snow
party
White
bear?
and the Seven Dwarfs.
Do you remember the party bear?
What?
But there's a thing.
Oh yeah. He's not a midget.
No, I'm just saying. But yeah,
what are you saying?
He has parties. You're watching party stuff.
Ah, yeah, I know. No, not that type. Like, I'm talking like 2 average-sized people have gone at it, and in walks a midget.
That sounds like a joke.
No,
That's like 2 people having sex and in walks a midget. How can I get down there?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so like, and then they started throwing into each other.
Him?
Yeah.
Him?
It was a him. It was a woman throwing
I've seen
to a man. And they're all naked.
I've seen that a man midget having sex with an average sized woman, and he stands while he doggies,
and he goes like this to get leverage.
He stands.
He's kind of like
He stands.
Is he kind of Mexican? You seen that one? There's another one I've seen.
Algorithms are crossing.
No, yeah. That's a popular one.
Yeah.
That's a popular one.
He's got a big size dick.
What?
He's got a big size dick.
Yeah, because that one ventures into the non-midget section.
Does he?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Okay.
I've also seen one where the midget's dressed like a baby, and that was weird. He's in a nappy.
I've seen a midget.
That was weird.
I don't like the midget women. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's because it's like it feels weird.
Yeah, I know. It feels like, but it feels weird with the men as well.
I've never done it with men.
No, I'm saying. Like,
What
even
is
if
No, yeah. It doesn't tell me. It doesn't.
It's not my kind of vibe.
But I watch out of interest.
But then the government would argue that you have to watch that because it's like inclusive. But I don't want to watch that because it reminds me of children.
No.
So I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I don't care if you've got a beard. You look like a child with a beard.
You look like out of the Christmas nativity play. But where's his staff? Joseph over here.
No,
Me.
I don't want to watch it.
No, I don't.
But the government will be like, no, you have to watch it.
Pete, no, there's no
No,
government.
they are telling me I have to watch it.
There's no government mandate saying you have to watch certain porn.
Yeah, no, they do want you to watch everything.
No, they don't.
No, I don't want to watch it.
No one's told you to watch the porn.
No, they are, because they're like, you're being heightist. No, shut up.
Yeah, but
you watch it.
This is what they're saying about Tinder. Like that now you can discriminate based on height.
Huh?
Based on height. You can
Yeah,
discriminate.
you should be able to. And you should be able to put race in there as well. I want the perfect woman. Small, white, petite. That's the perfect woman there.
Really?
For me, yeah. And it's for me. You don't have to have sex with her. It's my person, yeah? And I know everyone out there, you'll say, oh, everyone, we're all walks and shapes and sizes. Yeah, go after one that you want. Set your preferences.
Yeah, what about people that are getting left out though?
I get that, but then you are going to be someone else's fantasy. Everyone is going to be someone else's fantasy in life.
Yeah, but no one's typing in fat white man.
Yeah, but that's what you can't make me go out with a fat white man if I don't want to. You're going to make me go out with a... So what if fat white men came up in my search? Yeah? So if Tinder was, no, we're going to be really inclusive. So you're going to get everyone at once. And I have to swipe past fat blokes. There's going to be so many fat blokes because they can't find anyone.
I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah. Just blokes in general, I wouldn't want.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But fat ones, I'd be a bit more like, okay, that's kind
doesn't matter to me.
You'd still shag a big fat man?
No, man, just in general.
But if you had to do one man, if you had to do a man,
I don't care
if you had to shag a man, yeah, would you go? You'd be like, it doesn't matter to me. Give me them all. That's what you're saying. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I can take the big ones.
What would you prefer?
Muscly ones, probably.
I can imagine Pete when he's getting his legs up in the air. And like this. Rob, he's got a six pack. But if I was to man, it'd probably be a fat man.
You want a fat one? Yeah, because you like fat women. No, you like fat women.
Tits.
Off. You'd grab his big fat white tits.
Well, rather than the washboard abs. Me.
Hold on.
I don't want him body shaming me while he's shagging me.
What do you mean?
This is what you could have had. This is what you could be.
Oh, they probably would have a smaller one as well, so it wouldn't hurt as much.
All right, we're going down the rabbit hole. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm just saying I'd want. But my ex-colleague said that to me.
What?
Ben Fingers.
Is that his name? His name was Ben Fingers. His name was Ben. His surname was Fingers.
Yeah.
Mr. Fingers.
Ben Fingers. His surname wasn't Fingers. His surname's something else, but I'll call him Ben Fingers so he knows who he is. And he loves rimming.
You've already mentioned him on the podcast before.
Have I?
Yeah, and he cried after his thingy.
Oh, for sake. Yeah.
You mentioned him already.
Yeah.
He wasn't really your friend, though.
He was my fucking friend, you stupid.
You said he was.
No, I didn't say that. No, I'm an idiot. You stupid.
He's got some dirt
No,
on
you are
me.
my friend.
He's got some dirt on me.
No, he is my friend.
You said he wasn't really your friend before.
No, well, yeah, but when we first started working, I didn't know him.
No, you said afterwards you weren't really your friend.
No, he does. Shut up, you lying little fucking idiot. No, he is my friend.
Okay.
But I did this film yesterday, and the guy kneed me in the bollocks, and it's aching me now.
Really?
Yeah, he kneed me by accident in the balls when he did a kick. So my bollock is. I need a. And then there was a guy I used to work with that had a phobia of his bollock twisting, and then he gave that phobia to me by telling me what that was.
Really?
Yeah, your bollock can
twist.
twist.
I don't want to hear about it. Don't tell me I don't want a phobia.
No, you're going to join me in this mind trap.
No,
your bollock can twist and strangulate.
Like a
Someone
chicken's
strangle
head.
your balls.
Like a chicken's head.
Yeah, you can. Your body does it. You know the way your balls breathe. They can strangulate and turn. It turns the wrong way, and then it's the blood supply, and then it dies, and then you've lost the bollock.
Yeah, don't you feel that?
Yeah, it feels really bad. Yeah.
So why don't you just untwist them?
Because you can't. It's like cables. All the cables. I can't get in there to untie the cables. You can't do it. You have to get it like cut off.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's thingy, man. But
So what were we talking about before?
About
Tinder.
Tinder, and the heightest people.
The thing about the height thing is you just gotta relax. Would you rule out height if you had Tinder? I would.
As a man,
As in you're looking for a woman.
I wouldn't.
Why would you look for a man?
So as a man, yeah. You talk about,
Well,
women,
you.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't rule out height.
You'd go for would midgets come in?
Okay, all right. I wouldn't want to date a small person.
But what if it's a photo and it's like the face, and then you meet up and she's like that big? What would you? That would look ridiculous. Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Yeah, I think it's ridiculous the other way as well. There's some women.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a small person, tall person together. It looks a bit.
There's some woman I saw who's got like 2 point something million. She's really tall, but she looks like good.
Hood.
Good.
Oh.
Good. She looks really good, but she's got like low. She's really tall, and she wears high heels as well to make her even taller.
Yeah, but that's like a one and done type thing.
You wouldn't date her?
No, because I'd have to get big doorways in the house, and I have to get a staircase with no ceiling bit on top of it. Because I don't want her ending up with a crooked neck.
Well, she looks like she can afford her own stuff.
Why?
She's actually got money.
It's probably a tall model, and probably does fetish stuff online for a lot of men. Because I tell you what, there's a category called Gigantica, and they'd get her to like stamp on them with her toe as if they're squashing her like a bug.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like they want to feel like she's a giant, and they get them to run and jump and land on their face with her ass.
Oh, that sounds painful.
No, it is. It is pain. It's supposed to be.
You don't like pain, do you?
No, not in the bedroom, unless it's
you dishing it out.
well.
That's what I wanted to say.
No, but some women like it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't like receiving it.
All right, cool.
But some women like receiving pain.
All right. Let's do some dilemmas. All right, cool. This is an interesting one, yeah?
Yeah.
I've been stealing from work to portray a lifestyle I can't afford. I met this girl that was out of my league on holiday, so I decided to splash the cash to impress her, and it worked.
Oh.
We get back to England and continue our relationship, but I can't keep up with the splashing of the cash, so I started stealing money from work. But I'm in charge of the department, not giving out too many details for obvious reasons. But it's in the tens of thousands, and I'm petrified of being found out and going to prison.
Tens of thousands?
Yeah. Found out, going to prison, or losing my girl. Any advice? Please keep me anonymous.
Why is he messaging us? Now we're involved legally.
What do you think about that?
What?
About him stealing from work. Do you know what? I saw this online, you know. There was a woman who stole like $500,000 from work, yeah? And she was spending it on TikTok.
She stole $500,000.
Yeah, and was spending it on TikTok.
And spending it on TikTok? What?
Yeah, you know, giving out the money to creators and stuff like that, yeah.
What a loser. What? This is what's wrong with the world. Like, that's so stupid, man. Like, what? So she stole the money and then would go on and, like, give donations?
Yeah.
What, to be, like, respected or what?
Whatever reason they give donations for.
So would they have had to give the money back?
No, she goes to office. She went to prison.
She went to prison. She didn't even get to spend the money.
No, she did spend the money.
Yeah, on TikTok. Gone.
No, not just TikTok. She went on holidays and stuff like that.
Oh, she went on holidays and did that there.
Yeah. And she worried about getting found out. They asked her questions, yeah? This is so weird. They asked her questions. And then the last day when she was doing it, she just quickly transferred 20 grand to her account.
The last day?
Yeah, like when they
were investigating?
Yeah.
The thing is, I'd probably do the same. Because I'd want to keep up the... If you suddenly change... Because you'd be like, oh, as soon as we started investigating, you know money was transferred.
Yeah, because they started worrying about profits. Like, why is our profits down so much? $500,000 is a lot of money, man.
Yeah, $500,000's a lot, but why is she spending that on TikTok, man?
I know some guy from my school it was told to me from a third party, his friend, yeah, and he used to steal £20 a day. I think he worked at a greengrocers.
Yeah.
And he used to steal £20 a day. And when you do the maths over like a year,
yeah,
£20 a day is a lot of money.
Yeah, I did that in school.
From who?
I stole muffins every day from the cafeteria for 7 years. I stole like
The Muffin Man.
I stole muffins, chocolate muffins. Yeah, I stole them.
Did you?
I was like, oh, I better go. Like we play football and then I go in the cafeteria and just raid the kitchen, but no one ever caught me for 7 years.
And then you just left.
And
once you left, they're like, me, the profits up for the muffins.
no, and then they started bringing in blueberry muffins. I have some of them. Stealing muffins, crisp, but I never take too much. Never take too much. They probably just consider, oh, our numbers are down. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, so I'd like go and steal it.
I used to have a friend. When we was in primary school, yeah? I used to go to his house on a Friday, and he used to come out and give me like a £10, and we used to go and just splurge it at the at the shops. Buy the yeah.
me and my mate did that.
Yeah.
We'd go for his dad's wallet.
Yeah.
He'd take out 100 quid. And you remember the Premier League stickers?
Yeah.
What kind of waste of money?
Yeah. And he found out he was stealing from his mum's purse.
Yeah, my mate did that. But I was like, how do your parents not notice? How does your dad not? Because I notice.
I would notice £20 going up my fucking every Friday.
My mate would steal 100 quid and we'd go and buy Premier League stickers. And he'd buy me a magazine as well. I'd be like, thanks. So I got all his doubles. Give me the doubles.
Me.
But I remember just thinking, how does your dad not notice? Because my dad.
So you knew he was stealing it?
Yeah, I went with him once.
I didn't know at first.
No. He said, he went to take the money out of the wallet. I said, hold on, what are you doing? He goes, I'm just taking the money. I was like, is your dad all right with that? He's like, he doesn't notice. I'm like, how's he not noticing 100 quid?
I'm going to tell you, my friend was on a council estate, like in flats.
And he's stealing
£20.
I'd beat the shit out of that if that was my kid. I would throttle him.
But it went on for, I don't know how many weeks or months it went on for.
No, I know. How does the dad not notice?
His mum.
Stupid woman. Well, how did she not realise?
Yeah, it's a true story, man. I remember that. I just remembered that.
Do you know what? To be fair, if I'm thinking about me in that situation, I'll be like, I swear I had £20 in there.
No,
that happens to me a lot.
No, yeah. But after a while, I'll be like, I'd count my money, leave it there. And once I got irrefutable evidence, it's going to be hell on earth. Hell on earth.
That's what I think the people are doing here with their milk.
Oh,
because we're taking their milk.
Pete's stealing milk.
I've been stealing milk, but I only take a little bit so they can't tell.
Yeah.
Should I fill it up with water?
No, you're taking the piss.
Well, just so they don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But listen. All right, so back to the guy's dilemma. Listen to me. If you got to splash the cash to keep the girl,
hold on.
she's not your girl.
This guy's a thief. We don't condone it. Stop stealing for women.
Climb off your high horse, man.
No, he's stealing for women. And I bet you bloody hell he's getting good stuff out of it. And that's not fair because I've had to work for my money. And I know you have as well. I'm not going to have someone out there stealing some hard-earned cash of a business and getting women out of it. And she's pathetic if she wants you for the money. Let me tell you that for free. She's a waste of time. A Clarence woman. A bum Clarence. A waste of time.
Yeah, if you have to steal money in order to impress this woman,
she's a waste of time.
Yeah, let her go, man.
Let her go, because this woman that somehow walked into your life has proved that you're only valuable with money, someone else's money.
Yeah.
And women...
While women do like money, they should like...
No, women need to stand up for themselves and stop being so money-driven. Yeah? Have a little look at your personality. Think about something else rather than money, because it doesn't help anyone. You've just turned your partner into a thief now, and he's probably going to go to jail.
Yeah, but it's not her fault, though. He's portrayed a lifestyle to her. And she's like, okay, you got the money like this? Women like to spend money.
Yeah, but he's given a fault. That's not who you are, man.
Yeah, so
that's like me going in and pretending I'm cool.
Yeah,
that's like me going pretending I've got a big dick. And then they see it and they're like, what the hell is this?
Oh, do you know what? I know a girl told me this year. Yeah. She was dating a guy.
Oh, no, God, here we go.
All right. I'm trying to think because I don't want to get in no
trouble. Oh, shut up, you lot.
All right.
Stop complaining when he tells stuff.
All right.
They don't know it's you stupid.
All right. He had a really small willy, and then when he used to go to have sex, he had this thing he put on his...
Oh no, an extender.
An extender.
What, that added a few inches?
Yeah, an extender. But I'm like, dude, you don't get any feeling out of that.
Yeah, because surely he would just be going into that.
Yeah.
He'd put on an extender?
Yeah.
No, that's a lie.
No, that's true. She wouldn't lie. She wouldn't lie.
She said he put on a penis extender.
Is this a thing?
Not for me, it's not.
I don't know.
If so, where can I get one?
Stretch Armstrong.
The old extension.
Yeah. Can you imagine? it? Yeah, put the harness behind your back. Put the belt on.
No, you would need a harness that comes through the bottom as well.
Yeah. The three-way. The trifecta. But at least space the balls. At least, it's got a little gap for the balls.
Oh, it goes round both for extra leverage.
It's like underwear.
Extra stiffness.
It's like underwear.
Yeah. That's the way you need to make that. If it was just like a ring, that's too much movement for error. I want it to be completely stiff and feel like the real thing. It's attached to the real thing. Oh, the trifecta.
Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine having to put that on?
Huh?
Can you imagine having to put that on?
It's kind of diminishing, but you know, imagine women having to put down like, oh, I've just put down some side panels just for you to get in, like if they've got a bucket fanny and they have to put down side panels.
Yeah, but yeah,
you'd ask for one side panel.
You were forming out to do that because you've got a small penis. Do you want me to put these on?
No, but that's
Stabilizers? You're like, I can ride my bike on my own. Yeah. No, I think you're like, oh, she's like, oh, you're that size.
No, but that's the
thing. Stabilizers.
But that's my joke. That's my joke.
What?
My joke is it a man's got a small penis or have you just got bucket fanny?
I've never met a woman with a fanny that is too
buckety.
No.
I was with a woman once, and when we went out, it made a fart noise every time, and that I couldn't deal with that.
I like that.
You like that? It reminds me of going into a public toilet and just hearing someone.
No,
I don't like it.
It turns me on sometimes.
And she laughs. Stop laughing at it. You're addressing it.
Yeah.
Don't laugh.
Don't laugh. I don't like.
You can't help it because it is embarrassing.
I don't like laughter in the bedroom.
It is embarrassing because it's like it's telling us it's baggy down there.
No, it's not baggy. It's tight.
No, it's not. It's baggy.
That means it's tight. There's not even any room for air in there.
No, the air is coming in and out.
No,
it's like a whoopee cushion.
My one isn't going in and out. If I pull mine out, I put the heat on.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I'm talking.
No. I didn't know.
I can't deal with that.
I never done that.
I had to stop that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why is it talking back to me?
Put a silencer on it.
Yeah, give a little bit of back talk.
It's reverberating.
Yeah. So that is like, but then I got in my head and I was like, oh, that's me. With
do you know what the name for that is when that happens with a woman's vagina?
Bag puss.
Do you know what's funny?
What?
You know what's funny? Yeah. I saw yesterday. I went to my barber's, and I saw a greyhound, and it had shoes on. They had shoes on. Actual shoes.
Was it walking?
Walking.
All four.
Me and my barber was laughing. I've seen a puss in boots, but I've never seen a dog with shoes.
Was he wearing actual shoes? Like office shoes?
No.
With a heel on it. What kind of shoes? Pair of brogues?
It was something like covered up, like it had straps up to the thing.
What do you mean straps? Roman straps?
It looked like that, yeah, basically.
What,
yeah.
String? Oh, that's ridiculous. A Roman dog walking around the place.
We're up now. No. No, but yeah, I did see that. But how did we get onto that?
Bag puss.
Oh, the name of it. Actual name of a fanny fart is a queef.
No, I know it's called a queef, but it doesn't sound like a queef. It sounds like a fart. They should just call it a fart from the front.
Yeah, but come on, that's not very
No, I know, but queef is... Stop trying to make it sound petite, because it sounds louder sometimes.
But yeah, fart from the front. He's not farting from the front.
There's some women on Instagram. It came up in my algorithm. Don't know how. They walk in front of their camera and drop a front...
No, you've watched that. You've watched that. Because I've gone onto that sometimes like, what the f*** is this shit? They walk past the camera and they look at you.
What the hell?
And I'm like, what the hell is that? Watching, man.
No.
Me, I know peace like this as well. Peace. You're a dirty.
Why
You're a dirty.
did they do that?
You're a dirty.
Why did they do that?
You like it?
That's interesting.
That's why.
You can't.
Do you know what? The algorithm can tell you stuff, man.
I know.
The algorithm can tell you stuff about yourself that you didn't know.
But it's so weird
Like,
that
you
women
wa-
do that in public.
Like, you watch the breastfeeding ones as well.
Yeah, but why? Why are you exposing me like this?
No, this stuff we've talked about it before.
I know, but you keep to new listeners.
Like, they come from the Sister of the City podcast. What the is this?
Yeah, we don't mess about here.
Yeah, my man. Listen, cut the woman off. Like, do you know what? Reveal your real. Tell her, look, I got to wind my lifestyle in. Right, I can't afford that anymore. And if she don't stay, f her off, man.
You can't, man. You can't go with these dusty ass women and asking for money every 5 minutes, like having a child. Oh, can I have some more pocket money? Shut up. Go and get a job.
All right, calm down.
No, I know. But that's what you have to talk to someone like that that's begging for money. Sort your life out and stop asking me for money. There's a woman I dread. And men. Everyone can get it.
All right. Luke and Pete, love the show. My daughter is dating a black guy who has no job and is not in education.
Oh.
He stays around my house all the time and doesn't contribute while my daughter works 2 jobs. I think he's a lowlife, but I don't want to come across racist. How should I handle this? That's my worst fear, though.
Yeah, well, because it's a stereotype.
What?
Like, if I was black, I would be scared to be that guy.
No.
But I'm Asian, so no one really looks at me like that.
No,
But if I'm black and like that, it's like worse.
If my
I
daughter
think.
brought home a guy like that, and he's like later, I'll be like, no, cut this out.
To him or her?
To both of them.
No, I'd have to say to her in private, just dump him because it's not going to work.
I'll tell him to his face.
You don't need to tell him. He's a nobody.
But she might not listen to you. I'm like, get a
It's
job.
hard. It's different for you because you're on his level. He's
What do you
like
mean?
another black guy. But if it's me saying it, listen, mate, then it comes across as racist. But if it's you saying it, it's like, okay, we're both black. All right, bro, I get what you're saying. I'll work hard. I'll work on myself. I'll start reading. But if it's I saying it, it's like, listen, mate, come on. You're smoking weed and stuff?
No one mentioned weed, Pete.
Did they not? Did they not?
No,
No.
nobody mentioned weed. You're racist.
No, I'm just saying.
Racist.
Well, what is he doing?
No one
I know
mentioned-
these guys.
No one mentioned.
These are the weed guys.
No one mentioned weed.
These are the weed guys.
No
the
one
weed
mentioned-
makes you stop working.
I have conversations with my daughter about this stuff, and I try and put it in her head, man. Like, but she reminds me of her brother, her older brother, so much, and he gets on my nerves.
Why does she does?
She reminds me of her brother,
Yeah.
and her brother gets on my nerves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What one?
Okay.
The older one, yeah.
Okay, yeah. They're exactly the same. Exactly the same.
Mm.
Exactly the same. But yeah, that was petrifying me with my daughter. My daughter's dating a bum.
There is probably some of our listeners out there that are white that have black boyfriends that probably can't handle this conversation because it is a genuine conversation you need to be had. Have a look at your partner and tell me, do you think they do enough around the house?
Do you think you do enough around the house?
No.
So what are you talking about then?
It's different though.
Where?
People will always judge their white daughter going out with a black guy harsher because the stereotypes.
They're dating an Asian guy.
Asians are lumped in with that as well, I think. But I think you could look at an Asian.
I think some people would be worse for Asian guy than a black guy.
As in, because the smell and the curry and stuff. What do you think? Why?
They just culturally, they just don't like him.
But British Asian guys are quite cool and fashionable.
British Asian guys.
British Asian guys, I've noticed, are very fashionable. They put a lot of effort looking. What's the word? Fashionable, but also smart. British black guys.
Do you know this? Do you know what's funny? There are some probably out there, some bad boy Asian guys.
Who wants a bad boy Asian? That's embarrassing.
With the spoiler at the back.
I know, yeah. You gotta.
And the exhaust.
Yeah, you gotta. Those Asians, I'd love to be able to sit them down and be like, guys, everyone's looking at you like, what are you doing? You're letting the side down, man. It looks like you're trying to be something that you're not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. If I had a bum,
Daughter.
no, like son-in-law or whatever, he was just like, I'd be so angry at my daughter.
Yeah, I'd be angry at her as well. I'd say to her, what's going on? Is he not letting you go, or what? What's happening?
What do you like? What do you see in him?
Yeah, Charlotte's dad was telling me today, we went to look at this place, and I was like, I don't know if I want to live there because it's beside a council estate. It looks chavvy.
What part? Where you're the new place? What are you talking about today? Yeah.
And it looks chavvy. And then the houses have loads of cameras outside it and stuff, and I think, oh God. But it's a nice place inside. And Charlotte's dad was like, yeah, I've judged a few places before, and I regretted not buying them when I went to view it. He goes, there was a house for £19,000, a flat for £19,000. And he goes, I didn't buy it because I saw a group of black boys sitting on the wall beside it.
Really?
And I thought it was an area where they all congregated. And he goes, I regret not buying it because that was such a stupid reason not to buy it. But he just thought they were always there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I would not buy a place like that for that reason as well.
Would you not?
100%.
It was like, meet you at the stoop.
Yeah. Black. Like, I don't want any black people in my area at all.
Do you not?
No.
You don't want to mix with the old black people?
No, okay, I don't mind middle class black people.
Yeah, but then you're saying you don't want poor black people.
No.
Why not?
I don't want people like me.
Yeah. But you don't want people that you're gonna have to contend with.
Like if I saw my sons,
yeah,
coming and going from a house next door, no, thank you. I don't.
Oh,
like
you
it.
wouldn't want them to be seen by the public.
What do you mean? I wouldn't. If I saw my sons coming and going, yeah, even though my sons are good boys.
Oh, in your neighbour's house, if they were your neighbour's sons.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to move there. I don't like.
Thank you. Did you all hear that? Yeah, he said it himself. So you see them from a judgeful eye as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, my son.
Anyone that wants me being called out,
the way they try and dress, the way they dress.
Thank you. Jesus Christ. Finally, some black people on my side. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So when you want me to be called out, take that with a sip of salt. That's true. So I'm not the only one saying that.
What? Say what?
They said what I said.
What did you say?
I said that. You finish your sentence.
You said my son's hair.
Did I say his hair? Yeah, it's in the hair. It's in
go on.
The style he's done it in.
That's cultural.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, no.
No, but the hair plays a part. Like the clothes and the nice hair.
I wouldn't want to move it. So
not the hair. I'm not talking about
the Indians
I'm
either.
not talking about the texture. I'm talking about the specific style is aggressive.
What's aggressive about the hairstyle?
He's got the skin fade aggression.
You have a skin fade. Is yours aggression?
No, but then he's got.
No, is your skin fade aggression?
What?
Is your skin fade aggression?
I do agree, it's aggressive.
You think a hairstyle can be aggressive?
But he's got the long.
The only hairstyle I find aggressive. Yeah, there's two hairstyles I find aggressive.
Skinhead.
One.
I don't find that aggressive. I find it weak now because it's like had the reverse effect on me. Because I'm like, it's embarrassing now to be the skinhead unless it's involuntary.
If you saw a big guy with a skinhead.
No, it's not. I don't find it threatening. I'm like, mate, it's embarrassing.
Mohican as well.
You're trying to be a skinhead.
Mohican as well.
Mohican's a shameful haircut. The one with the sugar, where they keep it up with the sugar. That's just.
Is it sugar?
Yeah,
they use.
Keep it up with sugar.
Is that with sugar?
Yeah, it's sugar. That's embarrassing. That
really? I never knew that. You know.
Yeah. There's a guy in Camden that does it.
He does it for you.
He's quite famous in Camden, the sugar haircut guy.
He does it for you, or he does his own hair.
No, what?
He does your hair cut like that. He cuts your hair like that, or he does his own hair.
No, he just does his own hair like that.
Oh. Yeah.
But you have to be kind of like a free spirit to pull that off.
Do you know what it is? It's cultural. It's all about the culture of the person. It's like
we can have these conversations because obviously we can handle it. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. So all right, my neighbours. I wouldn't want to be honest with you, I wouldn't want to live next to... I'm speaking of a comedian.
You don't want to live next to Asians. There's nothing wrong with living next to Asians.
Why?
Why wouldn't you want to live... Unless it's the...
Smell.
Yeah, but what if it's a detached house?
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's
smell.
fine.
They smell... The house smells nice from a distance. What? Yeah, no, but I mean, like, it smells like you can smell the cooking.
Yeah, but you don't want to smell
like
that all the time.
No, it's not an Indian restaurant. They're just cooking it once an evening.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. Yeah. What's my point I was going to make? It's really, I wouldn't want to live next to any. Sorry, it was a comedian. I was speaking to a comedian that I was gigging with, yeah, and he was talking about he lived in Portsmouth, but he's moved to the nice part of Portsmouth.
Is there?
Where's that? Nicer than the part. And he said, this is what he said. He goes, I lived next to these people. He said they were lovely people, but they just had they were really poor. The kids never went to school. Never went to school, and they had so many pets. Yeah, so many pets.
White people. Yeah, they love doing that.
Yeah, why did that? Snakes.
They invest in pets.
Snakes.
They're one of them ones.
Yeah.
They start their own zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're
can't barely look after themselves, but have so many animals.
I don't know. No, I know. Like my aunties and uncles are like that.
Really?
They've got loads of dogs. Like
how many?
Like 10 in one house.
10 dogs.
Yeah, but small ones.
10 dogs. My house must smell like. Does
Does
it smell?
What?
Yeah, it's too much.
You know what it's like.
It's too much.
This is what people love dogs. But and they had a goat.
Really?
Yeah, they had a goat and a horse.
And a horse.
Yeah. All in one garden.
A goat, a horse, and 10 dogs.
Yeah, the dogs were allowed in the house though.
Really?
Yeah, the goat got jealous, so they let the goat in as well at some times.
They should let a goat in the house.
Yeah, but they had
and the horse had to stay outside.
Well, the horse was too big to come in; it would ruin the floor.
And the 10 dogs, piece of didn't ruin the floor.
No, they had hard floor in there, but it's just they love dogs. But so I know the type of people you're talking about, council estate. That's council estate types.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Where they like lizards.
It's not really the race of the person. The race doesn't bother me.
But they happen to be white.
Yeah.
You never see black people buying snakes and tarantulas. When have you ever seen a black person playing with a snake and a tarantula?
Sometimes,
unless it's in the wild.
Sometimes I do see middle class black kids and they do the grunge stuff, and I'm like, come on, buddy.
Oh, I saw on TikTok the other day these black kids, and they were doing grunge band. They were all in a band, and I was like, it's kind of flummoxed, but it's kind of cool.
What, black kids?
It was cool, man.
Doing grunge,
rock and roll. I was like, this is kind of cool, but it's like Shabuzi doing the country music, and he's a black guy.
No, country music is black music as well.
Yeah, I know it is supposed to be, but you associate the rhythms with white people. But when you hear Shabuzi doing it, it's 10 times cooler. Black people do make things cooler. And that's not something to be called out on. That's a positive.
Talking. You just farted.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, man. If your daughter's boyfriend is a layabout bum, then your daughter's making bad choices.
I think if it was any race, I'd probably say something. But if it was Chinese, I'd be like, you're letting the side down because you never see this. You never really see a Chinese bum smoking weed and all that.
You don't, do you?
No, you never see Chinese people stoned.
They're all Japanese.
Why is that? Is it the eyes?
Do you know what? I used to buy drugs from a Chinese guy.
Did you?
Yeah, he used to grow it in his house.
Chinese guy?
Mm.
Did he smoke it?
No, I just.
He's a businessman then.
Yeah, businessman. Yeah, but a bum daughter.
Hey, bum daughter.
No, bum daughter's boyfriend.
It's unacceptable.
Unfortunately,
from a dad's perspective.
Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can't choose our partner. You can make sure he doesn't sleep around at your house, but then she might just go to his house. That really does scare me.
Yeah, your daughter making decisions and a wrong one against
not having control. Like I do feel like with my son, even with my son, it's like he doesn't do his work properly. He goes off to go and meet girls. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, but he's sometimes silly, man.
So I'm thinking that if my daughter's going to be like that, I wouldn't be able to take it.
Well, you have to nail it down and nail it into her that these guys are bums. But she likes black guys, didn't you say?
She hasn't let me know she likes any guys.
Has she not?
She talks about getting married.
Yeah. Why is she mentioning marriage before anything else?
She didn't think I'd ever let her get married.
Oh, all right.
And I told her, your boyfriend has to come and spend the weekend with me and your brothers before. And if he makes it back, then he's okay with me.
No, you need to give it longer than the weekend. Because sometimes the housery comes out within a few months.
Spend 3 months alone with him.
Sometimes they show.
Are you gonna join?
Men start to show their true colors after a few months. They show women the best side of themselves. Women get accepted to it. Suddenly, after that, they start playing hardball and going against the grain. Sometimes they need a slap.
The women.
Men. So women do, like that woman before with the guy, she needs sorting out, man. You need to get rid of her. She's trying to guide you down a bad path.
Yeah, I think that you need to a woman really does need a girl needs someone to base her decisions on, like a man, a mask. I think a lot of women run into problems because they're like, what is a good man? Do you know what I mean? If they've got a bad role model. So I heard a saying someone said the other day on that Yellowstone show. He was like, you drew the short straw, your son drew a short straw when he got you as a dad. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I hope that doesn't happen to my son.
Why?
I think that's happened to my son.
Why?
I think I'm a bit like, oh, that's your dad.
No, I think you'll be all right.
Well, you never know.
I want to know how you were parenting him though, because you've got no patience for anything.
That's true. I don't.
I want to know how you're gonna, what lessons you're gonna distill in him.
I don't know. I'll probably just ask. Oh, he's done this. What do I say? And I'll probably ring you and ask.
No, but you've got to instill your culture.
I don't.
What culture do you have?
I don't know. What is it? What would it be?
Do you know what? Like, do you know what's so funny? My son messaged me today. Yeah, 'cause we had a big heart to heart on the stairs before he's leaving. I had to go at him. Yeah. And he was like to me, he sent me a message and he was like, Dad, I don't know what to do. I'm like, with what? And he's like, everything. So I sent him a list. I said,
he says he doesn't know what to do. You're telling him and he's not doing it. You're a fucking idiot, man. You need to tell him.
That's my son you're talking about.
Yeah, I know, it's annoying me.
Any task you start, know the specifics, what needs to be done, and exceed them.
See, no, stop there. It's good advice. I'll give you that. But if you'd give me the advice at his age, which I keep telling you, he's like me, I would be like...
You haven't even heard the advice.
No, I can hear it.
No,
in the wording. I can hear it in the wording.
Yeah, but do you let the...
I can hear it. It's too complicated.
Okay, let's see. Exceed them. All right, any task you start, know the specifics, what needs to be done, and exceed them, or at least do them to the best of your ability. 2, any money you make, put some aside. That is your rainy day money.
He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that.
As a man, it gives you options.
He's not going to do that.
Yeah. 3, keep your word. And if you can't, explain yourself and the reasons why before asked. 4, look after the people around you. Be a good friend and brother. Do not be selfish. People aren't stupid and they will become wise to it.
Okay.
5, set a goal, set the steps and tick them off as you go. It's difficult, but it is simple.
Okay. I'll do this easier. I'd do it easier. I'd be like, 1, be a good person. That's it. That's my advice to you. Be a good person.
What does that mean, though?
Well, what does that mean, what you've said?
I broke it down.
No, he's still not going to get it. He's not getting it. I'll tell you that now. He's not going to get that. Because you've said 1, be a good friend. He'll be like, you know what? I'll go and do this girl. And like, obviously, like, it's my mate's girl, but I'm doing him a favor. I'm being a good friend to him.
That's you.
No, that's what he's going to do.
You're stupid.
He's not, you're not like being crystal clear about it. You need to say you're not going out.
Being good, be a good person is being crystal clear.
Yeah. You need to say don't go out anymore. Stop going out. Wasting your time. You're wasting your time.
But he's an extrovert.
I don't care. You need to punish him. You need to say, get to work. No. Get to work now. Once I see the work being done, then you get a day out. Because he reacts to reward. He reacts to women. He reacts to going out and having good times. He's like, oh, can I have a drink if I go out? No. You react to good times. So you want a good time. You're not going out now. You stay in, you do the work, then you go out. Then he'll want to do the work because he's like, I get rewarded.
You can't do it under duress like that. You can't produce good work under duress like that because then you're just doing it to get out.
You have to do it.
No, you have to be in love with doing the work or you won't produce good work.
But he's not in love with the work then.
Well, we'll see.
I can tell you now he's not.
We'll see.
Well,
Only
no,
time
he's not. Though.
Only time will tell.
No. We don't need time. I can tell he's not going to do it because he doesn't.
No, you be negative with my son.
No, I am going to be negative.
We'll talk about your son.
No. No, he needs to work. And every time he does the work, this is what annoys me about him. He does the work, and then it's like, you do the work, it's good work, and then you stop for a few months.
Mm-hmm.
So either you're lazy or you're stupid, because the clearest day result is there.
Do you know what it is? He struggles with the uphill battle it takes.
But that's never going away.
Exactly. So he needs.
So
to
make your mind up. You come back. He gets the women. He has the women. He does the women. I had it. I come back. Dad, I'm lost. I don't know what to do. You've had your sex. You've had your sex.
He goes back with the juices on him. And he's like, oh, no, I want to work. I'm empty.
Yeah,
I'm going to have a sleep.
Yeah.
I'm going to get to work.
And then he
wakes up, balls full again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to go work out
again.
Yeah,
no, that's what it is.
He's too impulsive.
Impulsive. No longevity in his thought process. No longevity. Because he's still thinking, I'm young. And that's what I've told you. I'm like, he's going to be like me. He'll react when he's older and think, I need to get to work now. That's what happened to me. But I don't know how to...
So basically what we're saying is, at least your daughter's not dating my son.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he's nothing like Luke. He's like you personality-wise, but hard-working-wise, no. He could be. But he's got potential.
This is what I'm wrestling with. Is it because I'm in his life?
No. It's not. It's not. No. It's not. It's not because... I don't think it's because you're in his life, because you don't really give him a great life. He's got a great life.
But in comparison,
but I wouldn't say you're not giving him a millionaire's mansion to live in. He's not spoiled rotten. He's still like having to pay for his food and.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. It's like his standards are too low, man.
No, trust me, man. He is me. I'm your son.
I know that already.
So
you are one of my children.
Exactly. He's like me. He will only realize this as he gets older and he realizes time is not on my side. But the minute he's like, oh, I want to go off for women. I don't understand why you give me a hard time, Dad. I want to go and see this. And then he goes and does it and he comes back, oh, Dad, what do I do? I need help. You got bipolar or something? What the get the noggin checked? What's happening? You're not figuring out who you are?
I want to know how you deal with you.
I'm trying to help you deal with him.
I want to know how, if Owen was like you, how would you handle it?
Like me now?
Like you when you was a kid?
I wouldn't let him out.
Wouldn't you?
You're not going out. You're staying in. Get the work done, I'll let you out.
No, but then work's not going to be of any substance.
Right, then you stay in then.
Yeah, but then what do you do then?
You slap him.
You always go to that. Yeah. You always before you had him. You always say you slap him. Slap. You give him a good slap.
But you need discipline. No, discipline.
Pete, you can't just be slapping kids around.
The problem is your son's a man now. But he's doing the same thing every time. He's coming back and saying, I'm lost, Dad.
Yeah. No, I told him this. Last time I told him. Because this is what happened. I had a big heart-to-heart with him before. And then he went, and then like, he came in on a work night. I had to phone him, where are you? He's like, oh, I'm at my friend's. I'm like, no, get your ass home.
Yeah.
I said, you're grounded. I said, you're not going out. The chores are all yours now.
Yeah. 2
days later, I think the next week, the weekend had gone, like a Tuesday. I phoned, he's done exactly the same thing again.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, you know what? I'm done now. Yeah. I'm like, you can figure out this on your own. All this, like, can you help me with this? I'm not helping you with nothing.
I think what he does is he realizes what will make you happy, and he does it for a little bit, and then he's like, "Okay, it's done now. Yeah. I've got him over that period. I'll go out and do my thing."
Yeah,
and you come out same thing again.
He's got down to a fine art. He's like, I'm like a firework because I blow up.
Yeah,
and then I'm cool, and then he's like, he'll come to me and like shoot a day later.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No, but like, Can I just go out with my mates quickly?
No, quickly. It's like, man, take the dick out of your hand and pick up a pen. That's what you need to do.
Take your own advice as well, Pete.
Yeah, that's good advice. That's good advice.
Because you masturbate a lot, well, you should be writing. You should be writing.
All right. We're not talking about me at the minute.
Take the dick out your hand. Take the dick out your hand and pick up the pen.
But this is the thing. You've got a child. You've got a man. You had a man. You still have a man. You will always have a man now. They're men now. There will always be men. And you now have a man who cannot think for himself. He's struggling with his own thought process. He knows he's doing wrong. He knows because he keeps coming back. Dad, I don't know what to do. Daddy, help me. Yes, Daddy want help. Daddy want to help. Son no want help. Son no need help. Son want help.
Son pissing Daddy off. Son keeps coming reading the same mistake.
Yeah.
So son needs to shut the fuck up and do what Daddy says. Because Daddy's getting pissed off.
If son did what Daddy said, son thrive. Son thrive, women come. He come in women.
Hopefully not, because then Daddy be pissed off. Because Daddy don't want to be granddaddy.
Condom.
Because Daddy don't want to be granddaddy.
Daddy buy condom. Daddy use condom. Daddy no daddy anymore. Because Daddy never was a dad. Because he never had the kid because he used a condom. Daddy listened to Daddy's advice.
Daddy listens to Daddy's advice.
Daddy that would have been a daddy if he didn't use the condom. So son, in brackets. Listen to Daddy. Buy condominiums now.
Condominiums?
Houses in America. That's what a condominium is.
The condos?
The condos!
Because Daddy wanted to invest.
Yes! But if he just listened, even it's frustrating for me because I see the same thing happening every day. It's like a cycle. Oh, it's a cycle. It's like his period. It's like his version of a period. Oh, Daddy, I need help.
Yeah.
And he's not listening.
So you can lead
a baby child to water, but you have to dunk his head in it to drink it.
And if he doesn't, just give him a slap.
Yeah, that's what has to happen.
All right, but listen, guys, we've got to get out of here. But listen, please hit that follow button on any platform you're listening on.
And also leave a comment and like. Only 90%.
70.
75% of
70.
people. 70 people.
70%.
70% don't subscribe. So subscribe.
They watch but don't subscribe. Yeah.
So hurry up and click the subscribe button.
And check out the Patreon. A lot of good stuff over there. If you enjoy it.
Do us a favor, sign up to Patreon.
If you listen to All This Way, check it out, man.
Check it out. And we talk about his sons on a personal level. And we go further on the Patreon if this is what you get in the mains.
Yeah, Pete really shows his racism over there. But listen, we've got to get out of here. This has been Luke and Pete.
Talking shit.
Take care, guys.
See you later.